Hey Guru Nation, welcome back to the Clinical Trials Guru.com. Keep your questions coming in, they are really good. Happy 2017, I've been taking a lot of client calls, a lot of CRA Academy calls, lots of stuff going on in this industry this year. We're in January, so I think it's going to be a really good year for research. And speaking of good years, this is a study coordinator, messaged me on LinkedIn, and they want to eventually start their own site, but they're not financially able to rent their own office space and buy all the equipment. So what they want to do is piggyback off of different physicians, and you can absolutely do that, and they're asking how. And the best way a study coordinator can do this is to demonstrate to that physician. So find a physician in an office just like this one, although I'm in an empty one now. Find a physician with a good, solid patient population and with a willingness to do research. However, they might be lacking the knowledge and the practical expertise on how to do it. And then that's the value you bring because you're a study coordinator. And guess what? Study coordinators do 98% of the work in any clinical trial. So that's the value you bring to that PI is I'm going to do all your studies. Initially, I will be the coordinator. Eventually, we will train your staff on how to replace me so that I can move up to the higher level tasks like getting studies, negotiating contracts, expanding, whatever. But practical is my best friend. Like, you've got to figure out how to get started. And the problem with big goals is people keep putting them off because they can't figure out how they're going to accomplish all that. And the best way to overcome that limiting thought process is to just get started. Do something practical. You're a coordinator. Go find a physician. You be the coordinator. So far, it's very simple, all right? You don't need to train anyone. You're doing the work. The PI is the PI. He provides the oversight and the patients. You do everything else. Eventually, you train their staff, and you continue growing, and you continue expanding, and eventually, you repeat this model, and eventually you can start your own site, okay? Because now you'll have cash flow, and if you want, you can rent your own office space and continue doing all these other things and have your own office space, or you may not even want to do that, okay? You may just want to continue repeating this business model that you've come up with. And by the way, you haven't come up with it. People have been doing this for decades, but it's a great way for study coordinators who are sick of their jobs or maybe they're aspiring to do more, and to go out and be entrepreneurs. So I encourage you to do this. You're gonna have to start pounding on doors. Go to every single physician in your neighborhood or in your city or wherever you are. Tell them what clinical research is. Demonstrate the value that you're bringing. All right. Most of them are going to be concerned that they don't have enough time to handle all the paperwork. Most of them are going to be concerned that they don't want to get audited by the FDA. They'll have other questions too. So you need to come up with valid counterpoints to their objections. All right. And guess what? If you knock on 100 doors, you're probably going to get rejected by 98. 2 will be interested. 1 will probably be a jerk, so you don't want to work with them anyways, and then you'll have 1, okay? And then you do that, you build up their practice, you do the research for them, you train their staff, you keep that business going, and then you go repeat this somewhere else, all right? So hopefully that helps. Let me know if you need help. We can certainly help you do that. Or once you find your physician, we can help you get studies for you guys and your new company, all right? Thank you, Guru Nation. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.